And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2, episode 21 Ragnarok Connection. Let's get into it, man. Last we left off, Lelouch trap what's his name? Charles Z. Britannia.
Papa
In,
Lelouch.
yeah, in his thought elevator.
You woke up too soon.
Unless you're gonna draw like wieners on his
C2.
face.
What exactly are you doing here? Somehow I get the feeling that you didn't come to help out Charles.
Anya, what are you...
Well, at the moment, I'm the mother of Lelouch and Nonnally. I am Marianne.
I need answers about that. I need answers. And we only got 4 episodes to get them, so they better give them to me, bro. How is she alive when the whole purpose of this fight is to save...
I'm about to
well,
appraise
get
Lady
revenge?
Kaguya and General Commander Shinke of the situation. I don't know if they're going to understand or not, but clearly, there's one thing to do.
Yeah, I know. Which is, we gotta make sure that Zero is dead.
I need to find out for sure from Lelouch. Otherwise, I'll never be able to move on.
So, since we have plenty of time now, will you answer me? Who was it that killed my mother? And what's your excuse for not protecting her?
How ironic. Here you are seeking the truth. You who made it this far only by your deception and your lies.
That's true. I've lied every step of the way. And not just about my name and past. I've hidden my true intentions too. But that's pragmatism, isn't it? People need to play along with each other. We melt into a place. If we didn't, the nations and people, these things called communities, wouldn't exist. Everyone uses lies. On family, on friends, in society. And everyone wears a different face. But is that a sin? What is one's true face? Even you wear a mask, that of an emperor. None of us can make a move now without our respective personas.
You're wrong. When we realize that lies have no meaning in the endless flow of eternity, those personas will vanish. When we understand each other, conflict will disappear.
That all sounds like metaphysical nonsense to me.
It will soon be reality. You see, this is my Ragnarok Connection. Soon, these masks known as deceit will be discarded by the world, revealing the truth.
Sees
Like,
world?
isn't it?
In
He's gonna
current
make it so no one
terminology,
can ever
it's
lie
the
ever
collective
again.
unconscious, a collective of people's minds with memories.
I'm worried
The sea
about
of
finding out right
transmigration,
this
the
second,
great
just to wait
consciousness.
and see
Some
how it
refer to
goes.
it as God.
Was that what I saw when we met at Narita?
There, it was mixed with your personal consciousness. I'm merely guessing, as I don't know what it was you saw.
How irresponsible.
Do you like having others peep into your mind? It's people. Their masks are the collective unconscious. Windows that open into their minds and memories. And the minds of people are...
Forget it. It's too messed up for me to do. C2, could you please?
Do you really plan to go in?
Yes, of course. Charles has been waiting for us after all. This would have been so easy if you'd only given him your code. Oh. I'll go first, all right?
Oh, she.
What are you doing?
Like a possession?
You know, Suzaku, you and I, we're very similar.
Similar.
In the way that we both wish to die and yet are unable to.
Huh? Prince SCHNEIZEL? And the Black Knights?
Stay alive, Lelouch. I've got an important question that I still want to ask you.
What? Can't be.
My Lelouch, how you've grown.
Mother?
Marianne, I see you've come.
Is this an illusion? You do this?
No, it really is me, Lelouch. However, I can only take on my original appearance while I'm present within this system.
It really is?
Lelouch, I will now answer your previous question. Half a century ago, my elder brother and I existed in a hell on Earth. Our family was just rivals competing for the throne. Assassinations occurred with regularity. Daily betrayals spawned by lies. Killing each other off. My own mother fell victim to it. My brother and I were sickened and angered by the world. We therefore both swore an oath to create a world without lies.
Both C2 and I agreed to this as well. V2, however... What did you call me for today? I've cleared everyone out of here. I even had Cornelia withdraw.
Sorry to do this, especially without Charles around.
Is this about the Sword of Akasha,
Oh no, this is only about Charles. Ever since he met you, Charles has been acting like a different man. It seems to me that you and he have come to enjoy learning more about one another. You realize that if this continues, the contract we made will never be fulfilled.
What?
I'll be left alone. From the beginning of time, it's always been the woman who's led the man astray.
Lady
That's what they say, is Marion.
I told you to stay out of here!
Who was that little fucker? I'm not surprised.
The job is done. Right, begin the cover-up. Maybe we can make Nonnally out to be the witness. It's imperative that this looks like it was the work of terrorists.
Anya Alstream, the young girl who had arrived a week earlier to be schooled in etiquette. My GEASS power was to cross over into another person's mind. The power that had been dormant for so long activated for the first time as I was dying. I hid inside Anya to save myself from being killed by V2. And then I realized that when my consciousness surfaced, I could communicate mind to mind with C2. When she discovered the truth, C2 left the directorship to V2, and then disappeared.
That's why she kept talking.
I spoke with my brother about it. However...
I heard. What a tragedy. I shall miss Marion.
My brother lied to me after we had sworn to create a world without deceit.
How dare you! Don't try to pass off blame for everything on the dead! Nonnally and I, you sent us to Japan as hostages!
It was necessary!
Necessary for what? What kind of parent does that?
If you have someone you don't want to lose, you should keep them at a distance.
C2 is dropping hints.
When the sun rises, I want to get a shot with Ground Zero in the background.
Okay, gotcha.
V2.
Sorry about
he
this.
wasn't
Relief will
immortal
be
yet.
here from Niigata and Nagoya by afternoon, so hang tight.
I'm okay.
You being what?
Oh fuck, is he a Papa Jaeger?
You sent the 2 children that he
cared about most.
Right now, we're suppressing the rebel forces with the aid of the Black Knights.
away.
However,
Is there something else?
Prince SCHNEIZEL,
Still don't
just
like
how
him.
much do you know?
He's not as cool as Papa
frightening.
Jaeger.
What are you referring to?
I used Lelouch. I was fully aware of the truth the entire time. In order to bring about my own death, I had to make his survival a priority.
Any regrets?
Not really. My sensibilities are quite different as an immortal witch. I abandoned my humanity long ago.
We aren't all alike, you know.
Huh?
C2, I want you to send me to the other world. Regardless that you may think I'm foolish, I can't wait here and do nothing.
That's right. I sent both you and your sister to Japan to escape my brother's sight. That's also why I had Marion's body secretly taken away.
As long as my body still exists, there's the possibility that I'll be able to return to it.
Anya and Nonnally became witnesses. Therefore, it was necessary to rewrite their memories in order to protect everything.
Nonnally? You mean her blindness isn't psychosomatic after all? But...
Even though she was a false witness, there remained a very real danger she would be killed.
To ensure Nonnally's safety, proof was needed that would lead far away from the truth.
The original plan called for only one immortal code. However, for research to progress, we had to have an additional code. In other words, without C2, we didn't have a 100% guarantee that it would succeed.
When Marion was unable to persuade C2 to help us, we were left with no choice. We were forced to use you, Lelouch.
Then, what was the point of me doing this?
These tragedies will no longer be necessary once the Ragnarok Connection is established.
Masks will vanish. Then everyone can be exactly who they're supposed to be.
I see. All the battle and bloodshed between Britannia and the Black Knights was done just to lure out C2. Well then, it seems that from the very beginning I was merely a nuisance. Just a ruckus in the world. And what do you two think of all this?
Did you already know that I was going to come here, Lelouch?
And that you regained your memories too? It was necessary for this plan, wasn't it?
Precisely. Therefore, I cannot see any sense in your coming here as well, Kururugi.
I'm sure you can't. I heard you were already immortal. That's why there's something I want to know for certain. Why did you make this thing? For what reason?
Why? Because it's what Nunnally and Yuffie both desired. They wanted a gentle world.
Now I see. It's obvious.
The time is here. See to, since we are all assembled, the plan can commence now. I will grant your wish after everything has been completed.
My thing is, what I don't understand is how they became immortal in the first place. Right? How did V2 and C2 exist? That's what I don't understand. And then on top of that, are Charles and V2 are blood brothers? Because he said they're families.
What the? Where am I?
All over the world? Yes. Bismarck?
It must be His Majesty's plan coming to fruition. If His Majesty succeeds in carrying out his vision, then whatever is left of the world will be yours to govern per his royal decree. Although, the sense of politics will have changed greatly.
What the fuck is he gonna do?
Behold, it's begun. The sword of Akasha is slaying God.
Now, once our marks of GEASS become one, the old world will cease and the new world will spring forth.
Lelouch, what was your motivation for wanting to control the world?
Don't waste my time, Suzaku. You know it was Nunnally.
Or are you just using her as your excuse?
Yes, you're right. I am. I have fought to protect everything I thought I wanted to protect.
If you're going to achieve that end, you need to take action.
Yes. The means to that end requires me to reject something.
Which is?
That I reject you. And I reject everything you believe.
Wait, what?
Why do people lie? It isn't only because they struggle against each other. It's also because there's something that they're seeking. You now want a world without change. How stagnant. You could hardly call it life, the same as a world of memories. Just a world that's closed and completed. That's a place I wouldn't want to live in.
But Lelouch, are you saying you're rejecting me as well?
That depends. Is your desire the same as His Majesty's mother?
It will be so good to rejoin all the people from whom we've been separated. You can be reunited with those who have died.
Wait, what?
Even Euphemia.
As I expected. You both believe that this new world you envision will be best for all. But forcing your good intentions on others is no different from an evil act.
In time, the people will come to accept it.
That time will never come! Only one thing is undeniably certain. I understand now that what you did to Nunnally and me may have been done out of good intentions, but the hard fact remains that you abandoned us in a foreign land!
But we did that to protect you!
Then why didn't you stop the war between Japan and Britannia? The plan was such a priority for you both that it didn't matter to either of you if Nunnally and I were alive or dead. That's why you abandoned us. All you have left are self-serving excuses.
Lelouch, you're wrong.
You just told me! You said that the dead will rejoin the living! You don't give a damn about the future!
The future is the Ragnarok Connection. Once it's finally done, the gentler existence that Nunnally spoke of will—
Stop it! The world you're speaking of will be kinder and gentler only for you! The world that my sister wished for is one in which kindness is extended to everyone, even strangers!
He may be right. At the very least, Yuffie never said that Lelouch was zero, even to the very end. Shirley didn't either. That's why I—
Let's say it was true. What of it? There's nothing to be done about it. The Ragnarok Connection has begun.
You think so? I am Zero, the man who works miracles.
Your GEASS power will have no effect on me, nor will it on anyone else here.
No. There's someone else here, isn't there? That's right. C's world is the will of mankind itself. And all men are not equal, remember those words? They're your own. And because of that, I'm sure you realize that my power will work.
You're a fool, Lelouch. God cannot be defeated by the power of the king.
I don't intend to defeat God. This is a request. Yes. Now I know who I really am. God! Collective unconscious! Please don't stop the march of time!
Lelouch, you ungrateful child!
Nobody would have wanted this. No one, and especially not Yuffie.
And I saved you so that you could talk to Yuffie again.
Meaning you were going to force me to, right?
You can't do this, boy! Not against God nor all of humanity itself!
Regardless, what I want is tomorrow!
Okay.
The thought elevator is falling! The dream that I and Marianne and my brother all shared.
Charles, just stop already. It was presumptuous of us to even attempt this.
See to, we still bear the marks of GEASS. No matter what occurs, we...
This isn't a falsehood, Father. It's reality's response.
Darling, you...
No, it's not possible. I'm supposed to be immortal. We're being absorbed, consumed by C's world?
But what about C2? Why isn't she disappearing as well? You supported this plan as much as we did.
Sorry, but I finally realized the love you have is only for yourselves.
No, that's not true at all. We love our children very much.
Do you have any idea what the meaning is behind Nanali's beautiful smile?
The meaning?
Why don't you understand? Nanali was blinded. My own sister was crippled. She knew. She knew that there were things in this world that she would never be able to do by herself. So her smile, Nanali's smile, was her way of expressing gratitude.
You're laboring under a delusion.
I will not let you call that a lie! Over my dead body! Your refusal to face reality, content to watch us from afar. Don't make me laugh. There's only one truth here. You, my own parents, you abandoned us!
You clever little fool!
Suzaku, stay out of this.
Can't you understand that if you refuse me and what I offer, you will inherit his world, SCHNEIZEL's world? Do not judge me. Good and evil intentions are on each side of the same card. Even then, you still have...
No matter what, I'll always reject the world you envision. Be gone now!
Okay.
It can't be.
Can I assume that?
Yes. His Majesty has now been...
Oh, so maybe he was controlling the guy.
C2, are you going as well?
When death comes, you want to at least be smiling, right? And you two? What are you planning to do now?
Huh?
You rejected Charles's plan. Instead, you chose reality and the forward march of time. However...
I know. Lelouch is the person who murdered Yuffie.
What of it?
He didn't mean to.
Yeah, like, but he hasn't explained it.
It has been 1 month since the destruction caused by the Flea warhead. Today, His Majesty Emperor Charles will make an important announcement to the entire nation. We will be bringing you live international coverage of this from Pendragon Imperial Palace, even though His Majesty has not made any public appearances in the past month.
Didn't somebody say that the Emperor was missing?
Bismarck was the one who reported that, and now he's gone.
As for SCHNEIZEL and the others, where are they?
Don't know. There's been no word from Cambodia yet.
Presenting His Imperial Majesty!
Huh? Well, that's not...
Where's His Majesty?
What the hell?
What? It can't be!
But how? There's no way.
Greetings. I'm Lelouch V. Britannia of the royal family, 99th Emperor of the realm.
Good lord!
How can this be?
It's really you?
You're alive?
Yes, sister, I am. I've returned from the depths of hell intact.
Lelouch, how good to see you. When Nanali was located, I figured that you would be found alive too. But now, aren't you carrying this joke a bit too far? That's the throne of our father.
Charles Z. Britannia, the 98th Emperor, no longer lives, and I'm the one who took his life. Therefore, that makes me the next Emperor.
What are you saying? Are you nuts?
Guards, take that fool and execute him! He's guilty of murdering our Emperor!
Oh shit, the dynamic duo!
Suzaku, but why?
May I introduce Suzaku Kururugi, my knight. A knight of the round above all others. I grant him the title Knight of Zero.
Suzaku? They're working together?
Lelouch, Sakurudugi, this just won't do. Pulling a bad stunt like this on an international broadcast.
Do you think so? Let me make this easy for you all to understand. Acknowledge me as Emperor!
Lelouch, I insist that you stop joking around like...
Yeah.
We hear and obey your majesty.
All hail Emperor Lelouch! All hail Lelouch! All hail Lelouch! All hail Lelouch! All hail Lelouch!
There's no turning back now, boy.
All hail Lelouch! All hail Lelouch!
I need to thank you, Lelouch. Now that you've reappeared on the scene, we no longer have a problem to contend with.
But why is Kururugi helping him? What's his reason?
He succeeds in furthering himself by continually betraying others.
Don't be concerned. Let Lelouch have all of it, because it doesn't matter. He can have Britannia, the whole nation. The question is, what comes next? Which will control the world? Will it be Lelouch's GEASS power, or will it be...
Hey, this guy, SCHNEIZEL. So, it should be interesting to see what they do with that flare missile thing. Because I think they're going to try and bomb him, right? Because they were like, oh, the Emperor been missing for a month. I thought this guy would by default just take over as the Emperor. But he's just been sitting back, waiting. So, whew, boy, this show is taking a very interesting turn. Where do you think we go from here? Natalie dead, Emperor dead, Mom dead, Lelouch is now Emperor. They could end the show right here. They literally could have just ended the show right here, right? Put everybody under his GEASS, and then by default, makes the world a gentler place. No?
I guess.
And I guess we confirmed that he can't do it on people through the TV.
True.
Anyways, ladies and gents, leave us your thoughts on the show in the comments, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.